Yeah, we'll tell him I just say hello and really miss him and talk about him all the time. Yeah, really.
You remember the block parties?
Yeah, I remember the block parties. I can remember him borrowing my ladder one time to paint his house, and he brought it back. He said he couldn't stay in heights. I said, hell, you just got a single-story house, so you can't stay in heights. Oh, yeah, Michael.
Hi, Wanda and Mike. This is Molly. You probably still recognize me. And first, I want to say congratulations on that new grandchild. I know you're thrilled. The other thing is that the street is changed a lot, but still much the same. But I want to say, may God bless and keep you, and you are always in our thoughts and prayers. Bye.
Well, the very first moment we met them, it was like, boom, we are in this together. We just bought this house, and they couldn't wait for us to get here because the whole street had been wanting to have a block party. Speaking of block parties, should we show them?
Yeah.
So there it is, the famous Caroling Oaks block party. Masterminded by, I believe, was Mike and Wanda Bernardo.
Part of what I considered to be the Three Musketeer group. There are these three guys on the street, and none of them live on the street anymore. But it was Michael Bernardo, Ken Sasso, and Daryl Palms. You might know Daryl. Those three would get together, and it was a hoot. It was like watching the Blue Comedy Tour, or the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hilarious.
There were a lot of fun times.
Yeah, crazy.
The burning of the underwear and the...
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, Sasso had this really unique talent of pulling his underwear off from the front of his pants. And I think it was Daryl that threw him up in the tree and lit him. I'm pretty sure it was Daryl.
What happened the night of the burning underwear?
Now, I don't even remember that. People say we had been drinking. It probably was true with Mike. But, well, he wasn't by himself. We all would hit it pretty good, like on a Saturday evening, you know. But Mike loved that Tanqueray. It got to the point I didn't like gin, you know. So I'd do my damage on bourbon, and Mike would hit that Tanqueray and hit it hard. And the next morning, now I'm reeling, barely getting by, and Mike is out there running. Mike would run his out, run 5 miles, come back sweating up a storm, but he was through with it. I'd suffer with it all day. I remember Miss Wanda was in the backyard. Of course, I didn't know this at the time, but later on, it turns out that what they used to do was the electric company would send a guy house to house to read the meter in the backyard, so he would jump the fence, right?
Yep.
Quicker for him that way. And she was out in the backyard, topless, trying to get some sun. And that boy jumped that fence and Wanda went to running, screaming. He asked me if I was going to run with him. I go, run from what?
You're doing most of the talking, babe. Michael can hula hoop like a little girl.
I think my best memory at the block parties was the game that Wanda and I came up with, where you hang a string with a weenie on the end of it and a ball on the ground, and you had to spread your legs and hit that ball with the weenie, and Wanda couldn't go through with it because she was on the ground laughing so hard.